I've got a lot of revenge on my mind for a few people. It's like, I ain't losing to these. Come on! Yeah! Hold on to your seatbelt because it's about to get bumpy. Hello boys and girls, so it is the final day of the transfer window and we have completed another signing. Now, there's no cans of Iron Brew and there's no pre-recorded videos because, as I just said, it's the final day of the window and I did not see this one coming. Arsenal have signed Chelsea's defender, David Luiz. Now, when I first heard this news break yesterday, I was sitting and I was thinking, oh no. Please, no. I think about some of the profile mistakes that he has made. But then when you sit down and you look at things in the cold light of day and you look at the bigger picture, it's actually not a bad signing for Arsenal. He's not as bad as Mustafi, that's for sure. We've just got rid of Koscielny. We need to get numbers in there. Now, I would love to have gone out there and got an Upamecano. All day long. We would love to have got that big name signing. But this is the problem. We've got so many areas within this team that we need to fix that it's never going to get done in one window. If you would have said to me before the start of this window that we would sign Martinelli, we would bring in Cabellos on loan, and there is a potential to sign him permanently regardless of that not being in the clause. We would sign Pepe, all right, Kieran Tierney, and then bring David Luiz in as well. I think every single one of us would have took your hands off. We have addressed so many areas that needed addressing. One of them was out on the wing all day long. Now, people will say we needed to sort out the defence more than the wing. Well, what I'll say to that is that we needed to sort, both positions out just as badly. And the fact that we had the opportunity to get Pepe was too good an opportunity to miss. So we had to get the job done. Now you look at David Luiz's record. He's 32 years old. He's played for Benfica. He's played for Chelsea. He's played for PSG. And then of course he went back to Chelsea. In terms of what he's won and his experience that he will bring to this team. He's won the league in Portugal. He's won the league in England. He's won the league in France. He's won trophies with Brazil. Over 50 caps for Brazil. This is not a mug. He's not a player with no experience. And like I said, he does have mistakes within him. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, losing Koscielny, we needed to bring some experience in. And the way that Arsenal are probably looking at it, or the hierarchy are looking at it, is that this is a stopgap. It's a 2-year deal, £8 million. And then maybe January and especially next summer, we can go and try and get our main targets. Remember, Saliba comes in as well next season. So maybe we can go and look for an Upamecano. And also, we could possibly next season be offering them Champions League football. So that could be key in getting a big deal over the line defensively. So I'm all for it. And obviously Chelsea fans are up in arms and they're throwing their toys out of the pram. And they're making out that they're not really bothered. Oh, you're signing our fourth choice centre-back and everything else. Listen, you're talking out of your backsides, lads. Seriously. You lot were raving about the guy when you won the league under Conte with him. We all saw how good he was. Things didn't go that great last year. But he was in the defence that actually beat us in the Europa League final 4-1. And you was all raving about him then when he stopped Lacazette and Aubameyang. Can't have it both ways, can you, lads? Sorry. And the simple facts is that whether he's your fourth choice or not, your player has chose to leave you whilst in the Champions League to go to a Europa League team. Remember that. And I'll tell you why he's done that. Because Arsenal are a bigger club than Chelsea ever will be. This is not about better. This is about being bigger. In the Europa League final, you were better than us. Yeah, you finished above us in the league, which means you were better than us. Learn simple facts. You are not bigger than Arsenal. Simple. David Luiz has looked at it, seen what's going on and thought, I want to go to the biggest club in London, the most successful club in London, the team that's won the most trophies in London. You know, end of story. Simple as that. That is why David Luiz has moved. He actually went on strike, forced his way out of your club to join Arsenal. So you can sit there and be as salty as you want. Simple facts are there in front of you. Your defender has left you. Bye-bye. See ya. Sorry, lads, but that's the way it is. And I can't wait till we play against Chelsea, because you look at Chelsea striking options. What are you going to do against us? Really? Come on now. What have you lot been doing in the transfer window? Scratching your asses. That's what you've been doing, because you've been banned. Unlucky, lads. Sure, Tammy Abraham's going to cause problems, isn't he? Get out of here, man. Seriously. You're not a bigger club than Arsenal. End of story. So what will David Luiz bring to the side? Well, he will bring experience, knowledge. A winning mentality is what he will bring to the club. And I feel that that's what we need right now. Like I said, this is not, the ideal thing. It's not the ideal signing. We're not sitting there saying that this is what we were looking for from the first part of the window and everything else and whatnot. But this is a signing that's going to bring a little something different to the side. It's very clear that Mustafi's on his way out. It's, Koscielny's already gone. You've got the young lad Mavropanos that needs to learn as well. Rob Holding coming back from injury. You've got Sokratis. And you've got Callum Chambers in there as well. Don't know whether he's going to stay or maybe he might go outside of the window to a foreign side, because their window's up for another month or so. But you're looking at it and you're probably going, you know what, David Luiz and Sokratis are going to be the first choice centre-back pairing. You stick Tierney in there once he's up to fitness. He's only a week away, or so from being fit. None of this 7-8 week rubbish that everyone's been talking about. Hector Bellerin coming back. You've got Leno in goal. That's not too bad, to be quite honest with you. Yes, we need to keep them fit. Yes, we need to get a bit of luck along the way. But that's certainly a lot better than what we have been having over the last few months or so anyway. So, look, I'm all for it. While he was a Chelsea player, I probably slagged him off. There's probably videos out there where I've been criticising him and calling him Sideshow Bob and whatnot. But listen, he was a Chelsea player, but now he's an Arsenal player, which means I love him. So that's as simple as that. No doubt there'll probably be loads of wigs and whatnot and people putting them on and trying to replicate his hairstyle during games, especially if he goes and pings a few in the top bins, because he's notorious for hitting a few free kicks. One thing about his game as well, his passing range is insane. And the way that he can spray the ball from left to right, that could be very key to the way that we turn defence into attack quickly with the likes of Pepe and the likes of Aubameyang, Lacazette, Ozil, etc., etc. So I'm all for it, to be quite honest with you. I wasn't, overawed with it. I wasn't looking at it and going, I feel so buzzing when I initially heard it. But then when you look at it in the bigger scheme of things, you know what? It's actually not that bad. And we could have had a lot worse. So, yeah, I'm all for it. David Luiz is an Arsenal player. £8 million, 2-year deal. We've got an experienced guy. And we've pissed off Chelsea in the process, despite what their fans say. Let's be honest about it. Chelsea fans have done nothing but been brought up on shit throughout their life. They've only been in existence for 15 years. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So let's not worry about them. Let's just let them sit there and start sulking, because with the fact that they've not been able to strengthen, I can guarantee you now they're going to go out of the Champions League pretty quickly, and they're going to fall down in the table as well. They ain't getting back in the Champions League next year. Don't care if you use this video. Don't care if you use it to go and come up against me or whatever. Don't give a shit. Pull it on you out of context or whatever. Don't give a fuck. So David Luiz, he's an Arsenal player. I'm happy. The window's shut. We've had a very good window. Raul Sanelli is a Don. He needs a statue outside of the stadium. Everyone can see now just what a fraud Ivan Gazidis was, you bald-headed prick. And roll on the new season, because I'm fucking buzzing for it. We got Newcastle at the weekend. There's going to be a preview to that. There'll be player ratings after the game. And let's hope that I'm still smiling. Let's hope that I'm happy and I'm not sitting there going, what a bunch of shit that was. We'll find out though. So until then, I'll see you lot soon. I'm out of here.